Talk about his performance on Saturday. It seemed like he got finally back in the rhythm.
Well, it was really nice to see him play up to his ability. He got in and he had a great week of practice, which really helped him quite a bit. And we kind of discussed, playing at his best level, going into this last half stretch. And he took it to heart, and he really showed up. I mean, he played sideline to sideline, which I knew he was athletic, but the key thing that stood out with him was how physical he was. He really played physical, and he really played fast. So hopefully we can build on that for the next few weeks.
Curtis got in the game, got his first sack, and he's been playing a little bit more the last couple of weeks. Just talk about his progress.
Well, Curtis is, he's at a time in his career where he needs to step up. It's midway through the season. He's got a lot of repetitions, and we need him to contribute. The great thing about Curtis, he's this physically gifted athlete that we have in our program. I mean, he's 300. He's in the 4.9 range. He's strong as an ox, and he's got all the tools. Now he needs to just play up, get repetitions, play, and the more he plays, the better I believe he'll get.
Last thing you need is injury, especially at the end spot. How did you think those guys did?
Fair. We weren't stellar, especially when I thought we did really well in regards to the run game and run fist at times. But we're not where we need to be as far as the attention to detail. Those are the things that we've got to be really, really good at, especially when you're young. Again, that's going to take repetitions, but we really need to step that up and really need to become better as pass rushers.
Watched in the film Fletcher Cox, had a good game there, but what really stuck out with him is it seemed like these last 3 weeks he's taken a step every week since he's come back.
Every week he's improved, and he's probably the smartest guy on our, and I probably is. He knows every position. He can play nose, he can play DN, he can play D tackle, and again, and humbling. He comes in every week trying to find a way to get better, and so it's paying off for him.
A lot of times you can look at an opposing offense and say, well, they like to run it or they like to throw it, but South Carolina seems more of a really balanced offense. What are some of the challenges just facing Connor Shaw and Marcus Lattimore and all those guys?
You just named them. I mean, if it was about scheme, everybody would run the same things. Their equipment's pretty good. So when you got a guy who can stress you out vertically with number one, and then you got 21 who they play in multiple positions. They throw the ball to him out of the backfield. They hand it off to him, obviously. They give you a lot of problems that you have to really address during this week in practice. So, but what our kids got to do is we got to really be dialed in, and they'll tell you what they do, and we've got to be prepared to attack it when they tell us.
Talk about what you